Hey there guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be going over the Elephone Explorer K action camera, which can record 4K at 30 frames per second. This is an action camera that won't break the bank at just $109. Let's go ahead and take a look at what comes inside in this handy case. Inside the included case, you will find a lot of accessories to attach the camera to, things like your helmet, a windshield of a car if you want to use this as a dash cam, and so on. It also comes with a user manual with details on how to use the action camera. Now let's take a look at the action camera itself. The action camera comes with a waterproof case on it already. It has you covered in case you want to take this for a swim or use it on a rainy day. The waterproof case has been doing a good job at keeping the water out. Now here's a closer look at the action camera. In the front you have the lens, which has a 170-degree field of view, and the power button. And next to that are two indicator lights. The bottom one flashes blue when it's recording and stays blue when it's not. This is a quick way of knowing if it's recording or not. And the top one is the charging indicator. On the right side sits two ports, a micro USB port and a mini USB port. It is charged through the micro USB port. Flipping it to the right side, you will find the Wi-Fi button where you can connect your phone to the action camera to control the camera from your smartphone. You will need to download the Explorer K app, and setup is pretty straightforward. You will use direct connection, meaning you will connect to the camera using the action cam's hotspot. This is useful if you have it on your helmet and want to make sure it's not recording the sky or the ground, so that way you can center the camera. And it keeps a strong connection within 10 feet. On the bottom is a micro SD card slot with a maximum capacity of 128 GB, but it's recommended to be used with 16 to 64 GB SD cards. It has a 1200 mAh battery that can last you up to 1 hour and 10 minutes of 4K recording, and it takes 2 hours to fully charge it. On the top of the action camera is your select button along with what appears to be the speaker. This has a 2-inch screen that doesn't get very bright, but does have good viewing angles, and it helps you see what you are recording and keep in frame what you want to record. This camera has the high efficiency video coding H.265 and the advanced video coding known as H.264. H.265 is more efficient and has a lower bitrate while maintaining a high quality image, which helps conserve storage. But I would recommend sticking to the H.264 to not run into any complications when editing or exporting your video on your computer. There are many settings you can change, like the time and date, but something cool that caught my attention about the Explorer K is that it comes with digital image stabilization. It's not the best, but does a respectable job at giving you a more pleasing video to look at, opposed to a very shaky one. So I have reviewed another budget action cam a while back, the Aki action cam, which I got for a very good deal. I got it for around $80 and it does a good job as well. The exposure looks a bit higher on that one than on this one, and it doesn't come with digital image stabilization and records 4K at 25 frames per second compared to the 4K at 30 frames per second like the Explorer does. You can click on the card up here if you want to go ahead and check out the video for the Aki and see some video footage from it. I recently got my motorcycle license, so I will be going for a ride around town. I put the camera on the side of my motorcycle helmet because I don't have the right attachments to put it on the chin of my helmet. I also had to use other attachments from the Aki camera to make it work. I feel that this is a good entry action camera for motovlogging, except that the microphone won't capture anything if you have the waterproof case on it, and it doesn't help that the microphone is not great either. This is good if you only want to capture video and do voiceovers on it. So now let's go for that ride to check out the video quality of this camera. Alright, so while you check out the video quality of the Elephone Explorer K action camera, I would like to talk about an issue I ran into in case you happen to come across it too. The camera was not recording for the first 5 minutes of video every time. The time would be counting as if it were recording on the screen and the front indicator light would be flashing. But when I put the SD card to view on my computer, the only video clip showing would be 5 minutes later into my ride. I formatted my memory card a couple of times, but that didn't help. What did solve the issue was factory resetting the action cam. I didn't find anyone else having the same issue, so it could be just an issue that hasn't affected that many units, but in case this happens to you, try factory resetting it and hopefully that helps. Also, if you're going to be recording in 4K, make sure you have a UHS Speed Class 3 SD card, which is labeled U3, so that the video doesn't randomly stop recording. Alright, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about the video quality. It has a good color balance, well at least to me it does, and it doesn't look overly saturated. So if you like looking at more vivid colors in videos, then I think you would like this budget camera. Okay, so from here on out, it would just be a couple of clips of me riding through the city on some bumpy roads, so you can see how the digital stabilizer works in that condition, and also of me riding with the waterproof case in the rain. I am also throwing some clips from when I had the camera mounted on the top of my helmet, and I'll leave the timestamps to all of those in the comment section, so you can skip to the parts that interest you. So the bike that I'm riding is the 2017 Kawasaki Vulcan S, and it's a very fun bike to ride. The cool thing about this bike is that it comes with ergo fit, which gives you an extended reach for tall people, a mid reach which it comes set to from the factory, and a reduced reach for shorter people. So yeah, that's the bike that I'm riding. So the video quality on the Elephone Explorer K is good, it shows good video colors and the stabilization is good, and the 1 hour battery life is also good. You can pick up an extra battery from Amazon for around $9, which is cool that they sell them. I am thinking of picking one up. I'll leave the link to it below in the description. Alright, so with that I end today's video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below, and like always, I'll reply to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, leave a like and subscribe for more tech related videos. Until we meet again.